Welcome back, guys. My name is Ermi, and if you would like to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Going in with my NYX concealer, applying all over my eyelids, and then I'm going to take this little Real Technique sponge and just blend that concealer out. This would act as a base for all the shadows that we're about to use, and I'll be using this Daream Street palette from Colourpop, and this is the color Stardust, and I'm just gonna apply the color all over my eyelids like so, doing like windshield wiper motions and just blending it out. Next I'm gonna go with this color Tanqua, and I'm gonna put it in the upper of my eyelids and just blending it out as well. Like I said before, I really did not know what look I was going for or what colors I wanted to use. Honestly, I wanted to use all the colors that were in this palette, but I did it to try to, keep it natural, but at the same time, I knew I wanted to do a color, like a color that would pop and that would stand out. And next I'm going to go in with this Sweet Dream. It's kind of like a reddish plumish color. I really loved this color, and I'm just going to be applying it with a blending brush. This is from Wet n Wild, and I started at the outer corner of my eye and I worked it back up and just blending it out as much as you can, because I don't want it like so rough, but I do want that pop of color. And as you can see, it does give it that radiant, like reddish, like I said, it's like a reddish but soft reddish kind of color. I just think it's so gorgeous. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with this other color. It's kind of like a pinkish color as well, and I'm just going to apply it on top of that other color that we applied earlier and just blended it out as so. And then we're going to go with this bluish color that as soon as I open the palette, this is the first color that got my attention, and we're just gonna put it on the outer corner of our eye, kind of like doing like a smoky eye kind of effect. And I'm just softly blending it because it is a very dark color and I don't want to cover up all the other colors that we have going on already. So I'm just applying it gently. I think this brush is one from my Naked palettes. It's like a blending brush that came with the palette. Like I said, I'm just using it and packing it on slowly so it doesn't get with the other color or cover up the other color. And now I'm just going to take a clean brush and just blend out everything so we don't have that harsh line and everything just looks like it goes together. And just slowly. Next I'm going to take this flat brush from e.l.f. and my concealer, and I'm going to do kind of like a cut crease. I look up so that way it marks where my eyeshadow is going to be. I don't know, I really like this technique. And just apply concealer as I'm doing so, just so we can have that kind of cut crease effect. I'm just gonna do it to like the half of my eyes. I'm not gonna do it to the whole thing, but I just want that clean kind of effect. And now I'm gonna go with Sparks, and it's like a little shimmer color, and I'm gonna be applying that to on top of that concealer that we applied earlier, and just slightly kind of packet it on there slowly. I'm just not mixing it, but trying to blend it out too. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. Look up, and like I said, it draws the shape of my eyelid, I guess you can say, and I just love this technique. And the same, just applying that on there. And I'm going to grab this color again, and we're going to just blend a little bit more, because I did see that the color kind of a little bit disappeared, but I still want it to pop out. So I'm just basically, you can say, retouching it again, like so, in wiper shield motions, and just blending it out softly, and try to not to get it onto the rest of the eyelid. With this look, I did go back and forth because of all the colors that we were using, and I just wanted to have a clean looking shadow. And this green color, oh my goodness, this color is just so gorgeous. It's like an emerald kind of green color, and I'm just going to be applying it to the other top of the outer corner of my eyes, on top of that other dark color that we applied already, and just kind of like making like a V shape kind of shape to the eye, and it's just going to be to the outer corner of our eye, like so. Just slowly take your time. I like taking my time when it comes to my shadows. Next, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows, because my eyebrows, as y'all can see, they're just all over the place. This is just my NARS brush, and I'm using my Wet n Wild combo that comes with the 3 little shades. So I'm just going to be brushing, filling in my little eyebrows that I don't have, just making it kind of seem better than what they look like. I'm just applying concealer on the outer of my, basically outlining my eyebrows. I like this technique because it just makes them look more cleaner, and it helps it stand out more than it would if I didn't do this. I just like how it looks with the concealer outlining the brows, and I'm just applying this on the also side of my nose and underneath my eyes. What I find too that this helps, it covers any circles that I may have, and for my nose it kind of gives that effect that it's slimmer, and I just like it as well. And as y'all can see, there was really no fallout. I mean, no fallout whatsoever from these shadows. And that's the other thing I was scared about, because some of these palettes do have fallout, but not this one. And that's why I did my eyes first, and then I was gonna go back and do my face. And I'm just blending everything out with this little sponge, and I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Porous foundation. I love this foundation because it just makes my skin like just glow, and it covers everything. It's a full coverage foundation, and I believe this is the Maybelline blending sponge. I'm not sure, but I love it because it has that little tip, so I'm able to get underneath my eyes, like any little spots or anything, and basically I'm just tapping it in everywhere, just blending it out. Like I said, this foundation, this is one of my favorite. I always repurchase this foundation than any other, because I know it's gonna work. I know it's gonna cover everything. I know it's just amazing. And I also, what I did with my foundation is, like, the outer corners of my eyes, I kind of made it made the shadows like a V shape, like I'm doing right now. That just makes it a little bit cleaner, and I'm just going around just to make sure that everything is covered. And next is gonna be my Patrick Star Translucent Powder. Oh my goodness, I just don't have words for this powder. It's amazing, especially for me that I have very oily skin. I love it. I'm just going back with a blending brush and just retouching it because, like I said before, I just want all the colors to pop out to blend. And then I'm gonna do a wing line. Next, I'm gonna be contouring, and this is a Real Technique brush. I want to really blend it out. And next, for my highlight, I'll be using this highlight from my Kylie by Bible palette, and I'm just going to be applying that to the upper of my hairline and to my cheekbones. Next, I'm going to be going with my NYX blush and just apply it to the apples of my cheeks and just blending it out. And of course, I'm going to be setting everything with the Patrick Star powder. I love this powder because when I use this powder, I don't get as oily as usual. This is just amazing. Like, Patrick did an amazing job with this powder. It's amazing. Okay guys, so this is the look that I came up with. I hope y'all enjoy. I really love it, and I loved how it came out. If you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye!